Welcome back to our channel, Top Coin, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins, currency, and collectibles. Today, we'll be exploring a unique piece of numismatic history, the 5 francs coin from Cameroon, minted in 1958. This isn't just any old coin, it holds a remarkable story and potentially substantial value for collectors. From colonial influence to its market worth today, we're covering it all. So, let's dive right into the history, design, and valuation of this rare treasure. Before we get into the specifics of the coin itself, let's set the stage with some historical context. In 1958, Cameroon was nearing the end of its time as a French-administered territory. At the time, Cameroon was split between French and British control. After World War I, Germany's former colony, Cameroon, was divided under a League of Nations mandate. The French-controlled region, which included most of Cameroon, came under the name of French Cameroon. But as the 1950s progressed, so did a wave of independence movements across Africa. By 1958, the call for independence in Cameroon was strong, and the region would soon take steps towards becoming its own nation. In 1960, just 2 years after the minting of this coin, French Cameroon achieved independence, becoming the Republic of Cameroon. The 5 francs coin from 1958 symbolizes this transitional period. This coin reflects the colonial influence but also represents a time of impending independence and national pride. Let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 5 francs coin minted in 1958 is a beautiful and unique example of colonial currency from this era. First, let's examine the design on both sides. On the obverse side, you'll find the striking profile of Marianne, the national symbol of the French Republic. Marianne represents liberty, equality, and fraternity, values cherished by France. Her profile, adorned with the iconic Phrygian cap, reflects the French influence that was still very much present in Cameroon at that time. Now, if we flip to the reverse side, we see the denomination, 5 francs, in large text, along with the year 1958 displayed at the bottom. This side of the coin also prominently features the words Cameroon at the top, solidifying the connection to the region. The coin was made from aluminum bronze, a blend that gives it a distinct, durable finish. Aluminum bronze coins were popular in many French colonies due to their resistance to corrosion and relatively low production costs, making them ideal for everyday use. The coin is small and light, with a diameter of around 23 millimeters and weighing about 4 grams. Now, why is this coin particularly interesting to collectors and historians alike? Well, it isn't just the design or the material, it's what the coin represents. The 5 francs 1958 Cameroon coin is a symbol of a transformative era in Cameroon's history. As we mentioned earlier, 1958 was a time when Cameroon was on the brink of independence. This coin, featuring both French symbolism and Cameroonian identity, reflects the duality of this period, a people ready to carve out their own destiny but still under the watchful influence of colonial France. For collectors, coins like these from the final years of colonial rule hold significant value. They capture a unique moment in history, representing the last vestiges of colonial influence before the rise of independent African states. This historical context increases the appeal of the coin among numismatists, as it's not just currency but a true artifact of Cameroonian heritage. Alright, let's get down to business. What is this coin worth today? The value of the 5 francs 1958 Cameroon coin varies based on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. So, if you're lucky enough to have one in your possession, you might be curious about its potential value on the market. In general, circulated versions of this coin, which show signs of wear and tear, can fetch anywhere between $5 to $20 USD. However, the price increases for coins in mint or uncirculated condition, often ranging from $25 to $50 USD. And here's the really exciting part. If you have a coin in exceptional, flawless condition, what collectors call gem uncirculated, the value could potentially be much higher. Rare cases have shown such coins being sold for upwards of $100 USD, especially if they're certified by a professional grading service. So, what factors influence the value of the 5 francs 1958 Cameroon coin? There are a few important ones to consider. As with most collectibles, the condition of the coin is crucial. Coins that are worn, scratched, or heavily tarnished will sell for less than those in pristine condition. This particular coin isn't incredibly rare, as it was minted in substantial numbers for circulation. However, the demand is high among collectors interested in African colonial-era coins, which can drive up the value. Coins are often graded on a scale from poor to mint state. Professional grading can help determine the exact condition and, in turn, the value. A coin graded as MS-65 or higher, mint state, could command a premium price. Coins like these from the late colonial period in Africa have a certain historical appeal, which makes them more valuable. This specific coin, minted just before Cameroon's independence, is a piece of a much larger story that collectors and historians appreciate. So, if you're interested in collecting the 5 francs 1958 Cameroon coin, here are some tips to keep in mind. As we mentioned, condition matters a lot. Try to acquire coins in the best possible condition you can afford. If you have a valuable coin, make sure to store it correctly. Use protective coin holders or cases to avoid scratches and corrosion. For coins you suspect are in mint or near mint condition, consider getting them professionally graded. A certified coin often sells for more. Keep an eye on coin auction sites, forums, and catalog listings. This will help you get a sense of the current market value for this and similar coins. So there you have it, the story, the design, and the market value of the 5 francs 1958 Cameroon coin. It's a small piece of metal, but one with a big story that connects colonial history, the journey toward independence, and the passion of coin collectors worldwide. Whether you're a collector or just a history enthusiast, this coin serves as a beautiful reminder of a pivotal time in Cameroon's story. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting. This episode is all about a rare and unique piece that combines history, culture, and value, the 1 franc 1925 Cameroon coin. This small but significant coin has a deep history rooted in French colonial Africa. We'll explore how it came to be, why it's so valuable, and how it became one of the most sought-after pieces in the world of coin collecting. Let's jump right in. To understand the 1 franc 1925 coin, we need to go back almost a century. In 1925, Cameroon was under French mandate following World War I. At this time, the country was transitioning from being a German colony to a French territory. Cameroon was originally colonized by Germany in the late 19th century, but after Germany's defeat in World War I, the League of Nations divided the territory between France and Britain. The French administration brought its own currency system to the region. Instead of using local currency, they introduced coins and banknotes tied to the French franc. The 1 franc coin issued in 1925 was part of this effort to establish French financial control over Cameroon. This coin is rare and valuable not only for its age but for the historical context it represents, a time of great change and adaptation for the people of Cameroon. The 1 franc 1925 coin has a unique design that reflects both French influence and the cultural symbolism of the region. Let's look at its features closely. On one side, known as the obverse, we see the image of the French goddess Marianne, symbolizing the ideals of liberty and the Republic of France. This was a common feature on French coins at the time and was meant to represent France's strength and stability. On the reverse side, we find the denomination, 1 franc, along with the year, 1925. The inscription reads Afrique Occidentale Française, or French West Africa, which was a common label for coins used in French colonies in Africa. Even though Cameroon was officially under French mandate, it was administratively grouped with French West Africa for the purpose of coinage and monetary policy. The materials used in this coin are an alloy of copper and nickel, which was chosen to withstand the climate and regular use. It's also worth noting that this design was part of an effort by the French government to standardize currency in its colonies, which made trade and commerce easier across French territories. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so special in the world of collectors. The 1 franc 1925 Cameroon coin wasn't produced in large quantities, and only a limited number were circulated. Over the decades, many of these coins were either lost, damaged, or melted down, making surviving examples incredibly rare. Due to its rarity and historical value, the 1 franc 1925 Cameroon coin can fetch a high price in today's market. Prices vary depending on the coin's condition, but even in circulated condition, it holds considerable value. For example, collectors can expect to pay anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s for a well-preserved piece. High-grade versions in uncirculated condition can go for tens of thousands of dollars at specialized auctions. So, what determines the value of a 1 franc 1925 Cameroon coin? As with any collectible coin, condition is everything. Professional coin grading agencies assess each coin based on factors like wear, luster, and strike quality. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades indicating coins in near-perfect condition. A coin graded as fine or very fine, around grades 12 to 20, might show considerable wear but is still legible. These are more affordable but still valuable to collectors, Extra fine coins, grades 40 to 45, will have more details visible with less wear. Coins graded mint state, grades 60 to 70, are the most prized, as they show no wear and look almost as they did when they left the mint. Another crucial factor is provenance. If a coin has a well-documented history, it can be more desirable to collectors. The 1 franc 1925 coin holds more than just monetary value. It represents a key part of Cameroon's colonial history and the complex legacy of French influence. For some, this coin is a reminder of the period when the people of Cameroon were under European control, and for others, it's a symbol of resilience and a unique artifact from an era of global transition. Coin collectors and historians alike prize the 1 franc 1925 coin because it encapsulates a specific moment in time when nations were redefined and identities were reshaped. In fact, the coin has become an object of pride for many Cameroonians, symbolizing the endurance of their culture through decades of colonial rule. If you're interested in adding this historic coin to your collection, there are a few things to keep in mind. Firstly, authenticity is key. Unfortunately, there are counterfeit coins in circulation, so make sure to buy from reputable dealers or have the coin authenticated by a trusted grading agency. Another tip is to be cautious of the coin's condition. Even slight variations in grade can have a huge impact on the coin's value, so inspect it closely or seek a second opinion if you're not sure. If you're looking to buy this coin, check out online auction platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Stax Bowers, which often feature rare coins. Keep in mind that prices fluctuate based on demand, and recent years have seen a resurgence of interest in African colonial coins. As the market grows, we're seeing increased prices, making it a valuable investment. That brings us to the end of today's video. The 1 franc 1925 Cameroon coin is a remarkable piece of history, an investment, and a treasure for any serious collector. Whether you're fascinated by its history, its design, or its market value, this coin truly stands out as a relic of the past and a piece of African heritage. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content on rare coins, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on this iconic piece. Have you ever come across one, or would you like to add it to your collection? Let us know!